Welcome back to my self-love vlog. Okay, wait, we're gonna do it one more time. Hi! Hey girl, I'm Shakyra LaShae and welcome to my self-love journey. We are on week 2. I wanted to give you the past Sunday, which was Father's Day, just some time to spend with dad or special men in your life. Hence why we are here on this terrific Tuesday. I have so much to share, so much to unpack. The past week was pretty intense, from being on Netflix to experiencing a solid breakdown. First, I want to get into this mirror magic. So, if this is your first time joining me, my very first vlog was about mirror work. I'm currently being coached by Lisa Nichiols. Yes, the Lisa Nichiols. There's a link in the comments if you're unfamiliar with how Lisa and I met, which was actually on the Tamron Hall Show. Lisa introduced me to this world of mirror work, and I call it mirror magic simply because, well, I romanticize everything and I prefer the word magic over the word work. And this first week of mirror work has been pretty magical. I mean, I didn't realize so many of you were going to do this with me. So I'm like really, really, really excited. And I know it's actually a very intimate experience. So I've been getting a lot of private messages. It's totally okay if you don't want to share the specifics, but sis, drop me a sunflower. Let me know that you're in this journey with me. Not only did I not know about mirror work, but I didn't know just how important it really, really is.
Mirror work is the foundation of all your other growth, because until you can show up powerfully and whole for yourself, you can never show up powerfully and whole in the world.
To be fully transparent, Lisa asked me to start doing mirror work a couple months ago, and I did, and I started to see some positive results. And then unfortunately, my uncle passed, and I just fell apart. Hence why we're here, on this journey. I share this with you so that you're not being hard on yourself, just in case, maybe you started it for a couple of days and you weren't feeling it, or it's uncomfortable, it was weird, and or maybe just weren't seeing quick enough results. It's totally fine. Let's hit that restart button, sis. Get in on this mirror magic. So my first experience with it, honestly, when I just really just stared myself in the eyes, and I can really recall, like, this is probably very few times that I was looking in the mirror and I wasn't like picking myself apart about, what I saw. Like, I was really trying to make an intimate connection with myself. It was almost like she had been waiting for me, like ready to receive me and ready to listen. It was just so, that first go was just so it was so incredible, and it's given me the motivation to keep doing it and actually just make this a daily habit. It's a confidence builder for sure. Someone had asked Sia, the singer, what does she do to be confident?
So yeah, what makes you confident?
Fine. Oh, let's do mirror work.
I'm noticing all these changes, and it feels really good to stand in the mirror and to see like a coach as opposed to a critic. Like, we can be so hard on ourselves sometimes. Like, I mean, drop a sunflower. I mean, really, sis, like, when's the last time you looked in the mirror and you like adored yourself and you admired everything, that you saw, and you didn't worry about the crust in your eye or the lash hanging over or the wrinkles that may be starting to appear? Like, none of that even mattered. Like, that's what this is. That feeling, that is self-love. That is unconditional love. And you deserve to feel that every single day. I want that for you. Just in case you missed it, here are the steps for our Mirror Magic Challenge. Take a screenshot. You can also go onto my IG page where I break them down a little bit more. I really, really want you in on this. So pause this video, take a screenshot. And you can always go back to my very first vlog where Lisa really dives in deep about just doing mirror work. The challenging thing about mirror magic is I'm not always in the mood. Like, I'm not always in the mood to do it. And those are the moments that matter the most. Okay. I did the legwork, sis. I'm admiring how quickly I'm able to do like an energy shift. But it's all because my self talk is evolving into this loving, warm, gentle goddess that like whispers in my ears. And I'm like, oh, that voice, that's me. I am her. She is me. Let me tell you, my mirror magic wand was put to the test this week. I had this gig in Maryland, and I was so blessed to work with my gorgeous, gorgeous goddess friend, Josephine. She's amazing. Please follow her on all social media platforms. We booked this hotel and we get there and we're like, this can't be it. This can't be the place. Look at the carpet. It was. And I love that we both just decided to make the best of it. We took our room for what it was. We got some wine, we lit a candle, whipped out our crystals, and we just embraced the moment. We embraced that we were making money together and that, we're in this gorgeous, gorgeous place once we stepped out of the hotel room. I didn't have any fancy fashion forward outfits packed. It was just kind of like a sundress. And I just made it do what it do. But I, found myself like stopping in the mirror, like, hey, girl, I see you, girl. I love you, boo. Like, this is how I'm talking to myself. And it's just like, I'm falling in love. One of the nights, Josephine and I, we were just chatting, and she was congratulating me on just my co-star on Netflix. And I was like, yeah, well, I only had like one or two lines, so I don't really want to make a big deal of it. And she's like, girl, you need to get that footage and stop playing games. And I remember my baby brother, he's so incredible. He also was just like, sis, you're on Netflix. I actually like scrolled through my camera roll and I looked at all the selfies and pictures that I took that day, and I'm in the mirror and I'm so excited and I'm so proud of myself in that moment. And I was about to just, I don't know, I was about to just waste all that. This was such a magical day on set because I was actually booked as an extra. And I got to set and I was just feeling just really good that day. I remember showing myself some love in the mirror. I don't know if you want to consider it mirror work because I didn't really know about the concept yet, but I do remember like looking myself in the eye and saying like, something's good gonna happen today. Maybe you'll get some lines. I'm on set. I had already gone through wardrobe. No need for hair and makeup because sis, I beat my face and did my hair before I left the house. Okay. So I was ready. She was ready. I told you, I already told myself this was going to be a good day. Anyways, AD pulls me to the side and he goes, repeat after me. And I'm like, okay. So he says, is everything all right? And so I go, is everything all right? He's like, great. You got the part. You're going to get lines today. And I was like, oh, he's like, but don't tell anybody. Dude, really? On my way home, I call a really good friend of mine. She is a lot more experienced in the acting world. And I was like, sis, guess what? I got lines today. She was like, oh my God, sis, that's your first co-star. Like you got this. Like you were just talking about this. It was so incredible, honestly, because I've been in the industry for a while, actually over 10 years, but more so in the modeling and hosting side. I've never really been like honest and open about wanting to be an actress. I just started like forcing myself to say it out loud and become, confident and comfortable with it. And, that's how I wound up on the Tamron Hall Show. And this booking was actually like weeks before I went on Tamron Hall. Like, isn't it just cosmic?
Since I was a little girl, it's been a dream of mine to be an actor. I have spent a lot of time making excuses as to why I shouldn't go for an acting career. And I just remember Lisa Nichiols saying on the Tamron Hall Show that you have to believe that you're worthy.
I'm worthy of it. Because if you don't believe you're worthy of it, it's just wishful thinking.
So fast forward, I come home from my work trip. I mean, the show is already on Netflix, and I decided to get re-excited about this whole, this whole experience. I made this really fun reel. You got to check it out. And I am still so blown away for the love and support and encouragement. Like people are like, "Hey girl, congratulations on your Netflix show." I'm like, I only had a couple of lines, but thanks, boo. It's, I'm so grateful. And then I don't know, like after I posted the video that night, I just could not stop crying. Like I just self-sabotage just crept right on in. I didn't know like why I was feeling just so sad all of a sudden. But the way that I handled myself and I walked myself through my emotions, I just allowed myself to cry it out. And then I just question myself like, okay, what are we feeling? Why are we feeling this way? Remember, you're missing Uncle Tony right now. So your emotions are, and your moon cycle is coming, like all these things I'm remembering. I'm giving myself grace. And I go in the mirror and I just go, I love you. I love you. And I have all the patience in the world with you. And it was just wow. Like I really want this for you. Um I really hope that you decide to join me and stay committed and do your mirror magic and keep me updated. I'm admiring how good I'm becoming at shifting my energy. And it's not this like I'm sad, okay, I'm happy. No, it's really being gentle and patient with myself and allowing myself to feel and allowing myself the grace that I tend to, I give everyone else. Like maybe she's hungry, maybe she's on her period, maybe she had an argument with her boyfriend, or she did say that thing about her, like we give everyone else so much grace. And I don't want to call them excuses because life be life in. But I just want you to start giving yourself that same grace, that same love, that same, if not more, patience with yourself. You are going to see some incredible, incredible changes. Hang on tight. And I want you to just wait. I just want you to be patient. Like, get in the mirror, sis.
You can wait for something outside of you to help you if you want. You better look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and love what you see, or stand there until you love it. If the tears come, let them come. But stand there.
Listen, if Auntie Jennifer Lewis don't get you together, I don't know who will. I had the pleasure of actually meeting her on set one day, and I snuck off and got some flowers. I don't even know if she'll remember this, but I snuck off and I got some flowers, and I gave them to her because she was just such a bright light on set. She has just this energy and this presence about her. She's definitely another huge self-love advocate. And I do want to leave you with a little bit more encouragement and motivation along your self-love journey. As you can see, I am a plant lady. It all started in the pandemic when we all kind of like got some hobbies, and this one just stayed. This is Miss Ethel. She is named after my great grandmother. She was actually my great grandmother's plant, and I got her through propagating. She's very, very tall, and she was very unhappy. So this piece was here. I just snipped it, and see, it was all the way to the ceiling. See, she's so unhappy there. Like every time she would hit the ceiling, like her leaves would just die. So I cut the top and then decided to propagate, and that's just, cutting it off, putting in some water and allow it to root. As you can see here, ain't no roots. It's been 3 weeks and she's actually, this part is just dying. as you can see. But I have something else to show you. She's standing on top of my couch because she's so tall. You see that? You see the growth? She said, oh, okay. She's showing out. You see that? So let this be a sign to you if you are waiting for that moment, are you waiting for things to blossom? Don't worry, sis, it's going to happen. And it's going to be bigger than what you could ever imagine. I truly believe this because I've experienced it. Like I said, I went to set as an extra and I was bumped as principal. And word on the street is that does not happen very often. But it happened to me and it can happen to you. Keep planting those seeds. Keep doing your mirror magic. I can't wait to hear all the magical things that are going to start unfolding for you. And so that I can continue to support you through sharing my self-love journey, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to show some support, please like, comment, and share. I'll see you next Sunday. And remember, love on you.